How you doing, guys? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Cobra TV, and today we're going to play Planet Nomads. We're going to build our first land vehicle and check out the environment. Let's see, what are we going to name this? Let's name it Cobra Prime. Why Cobra Prime? I have no idea. One on the top is the name and the bottom is the seed, so it's typing at the same exact time, so I don't know. Alright, so at the bottom it says that they need our feedback, and I think that's really awesome that, you know, they released this closed alpha for the backers of the game so that they can get feedback from people, and they're actually allowing the community to help build this game, and I think that's amazing. I think the transparency in gaming is really needed for a game to be 100% successful, I think. Well, not really. It's not entirely needed, but I think it does help. It does go a long way. Kind of showing the game's guts as you go and showing you exactly what you do in the game and what it looks like, and if it's boring, how boring is it? You know, so that way when it does come out, we already know these things. You know, we're not filling things up with our imagination. And I think it's a very, very smart way to build a game. Also, alright, here we are. Wow, look at the grass. Lights on the trees, green lights on the trees. This isn't too bad. Great shadow effect. Alright, so let's take a walk around. And coming up in a few days, we're going to start a Halloween month where we're going to feature horror games. We're going to be talking about horror games on the channel. We're going to be playing some, doing some gameplay of some horror games. So if you guys have any ideas of PS4 games that are horror to play during the scariest month of the year, go ahead and comment down below what those games could possibly be. They don't have to be indie. I was thinking about at least doing a playthrough of the Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil demo that's out. But I definitely want to go horror for the entire month. You hear that wind? I love the music too. I'm really digging the music. So it doesn't look that bad. I mean, this looks really cool. So in this, okay, let's go ahead and build our ship here. We're going to put our jack down. So this is a bare bones release. There's no survival in this game yet. We could pretty much just walk around the world, play around the world. We could build. And right now we're going to build our first land vehicle. I think I need to get closer here. Alright, so there's our cockpit. Now we need a power module, but before we can put the power module on, we gotta put a base down for it. Alright, we got our base down, so let's see which one's our power module. There we go. There we go. We'll lay it down. And now we need to put our axles. Our axles on here. Now these are spring. Like, see how they fold up like that? It's because the physics in this game are so realistic that since there's no weight holding down those springs, those shocks, it coils back up. And as soon as we put the wheels on, it'll weigh them back down. And that's a big wheel. Alright. Not looking too shabby there. Alright, it's our own little space pickup truck. So the purpose of this game is to You're stranded on this planet, almost like the beginning of No Man's Sky, but it's more in depth on survival. It's more in depth on, alright, here we have to make sure our wheels are turned in the right direction. You could really mess up a build to where it just completely will not work. And you got to add the steering on the front. You could even add steering on the back as well. Alright, those are facing in the proper direction. So is that one. Okay, now we have to add power to the wheels. And that's one of the reasons why we connected that power module to the back. Go over here and do it on the other side. It's getting dark. Look at the shadows moving. See the shadows? Because the sun's going down. Really fluid movement. Unlike what you see in No Man's Sky, which is really jerky and shaky. So Cramballs is doing a very good job here. Yep, so the sun's going down. It's getting dark, but we do have a handy-dandy flashlight that we can turn on. So it's no problem there. Look at the shadow moving. Alright, so since it is getting dark, we're going to have to attach some lights here. So we need a front mount light, not that one. There we go. Alright, so let's drag that down. We're going to add some front lights. No, we're in build mode. Now we need to attach that to the power source as well. So let's go on over here. All right. And we could change the speed on our wheels as well. So let's go ahead and change the speed on that. I guess I would, you know, if you only had one power module or you had limited, look at the lights from the headlights there. I would probably, you know, when the game's in survival mode, you wouldn't want to use fast because it would burn up too much energy. But since we don't have to worry about that right now in this build, that it's completely free, we could just build away and have fun. I'm gonna change them all to fast. That is amazing looking. Look at that. Alright, let's turn on our handy dandy flashlight. Boom. Okay. I really love the lights on the trees. So this is the Cobra space truck. The Cobra Mobile. That's what this is. We have the Planet Nomads Cobra Mobile. Alright, not too bad. So this is what the cockpit looks like. Nothing in the cockpit is actually... You know, it doesn't work. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, when they release the survival... Pretty sure those lights and those monitors are going to mean something. Hopefully. If not, then I guess you can't ask for everything, can you? Alright, so let's remove our jack and let's get the heck out of here. There we go. Now, you could have built this land vehicle any way that you wanted it to. You could have it. You could have made it have like 18 wheels. Put a big old trailer on the back of it. I'm noticing while I'm recording I'm getting frame rate drop issues, but that's not the game because the game is actually running very fluid for me at the moment. So I think it's my hard drive rendering the game and recording it at the same time. I'm not sure. Cobra definitely does need to invest in a better PC. That's for sure. And that is why here lately, for a little while, we're going to focus on playing PS4 indie games. Just because our computer here needs to be upgraded quite a bit. Because it is running very smooth, actually. Just not being recorded smoothly. Alright, so let's get out and swap. Oh no! What? Well, I guess you can say one thing about the physics and the gravity of planet Nomads. Be careful. Because now we have rendered our Cobra Mobile inoperable. I don't think you could do a GTA flip, can you? Let's get in and see if we can do a GTA flip. And that's a no. I guess maybe you could use a jack to flip it over. I don't know. But anyways, that was us building our Cobra Mobile in Planet Nomads. And, you know, there's different biomes. I mean, you could have fun traveling through the different biomes. You could head south. Go south and it would get hotter, I guess. Or go towards the equator and it would get a lot warmer. Or go north and it's going to get a lot cooler. So there's tons of different biomes. But these areas are so big that you can walk for hours in. And, you know, and they look exactly the same. You know, we got the grass here. But if you keep traveling, you will come across different biomes. Snowy, desert. That's pretty cool. Alright, so it feels good to be in Planet Nomads. I just wish it was recording a lot better. So I think at this point we're going to go ahead and jump out. But yeah, we're going to be doing a Halloween type theme to the channel for the month of October. Going to be playing some scary games or some jump scare games or some maybe Outlast 2, I don't know. Maybe we're going to be reviewing some horror games that are in development or some that are getting ready to come out for October. But I definitely want a horror theme, and that's not going to stop us from putting No Man's Sky content up on the channel. And No Man's Sky content will not stop, although there's going to be a flood of Let's Plays or test drives of games that are going to happen here within the next day or so. But No Man's Sky is definitely going to continue. And there is a hint that we're getting ready to get a big content update on No Man's Sky. But anyways, guys, I thank you so much for coming back. You guys are amazing, and I love you. You guys know that I do. And sorry about this recording here. But I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, guys.